Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one. One of the best case, one of the best case secrets on YouTube, the best of the business. Sorry I'm a little late. Um, we gonna get this thing going, but I'm gonna hit y'all. Let me read this out first. Come enjoy a real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Yes, yes, yes. Just remember, we all we got. I'm gonna hit y'all with this intro, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I've been messing up. Good morning, 12 hours. Check your text, check your other stuff. Do that for me, please. Anybody wants to get on, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Doctors. Yours truly, the underrated one. This is Morning Real Talk Part 37. Yep, this is Part 37. I already sent the links out. So, see y'all get on. Okay, but we're gonna talk about some things today. Totally different. Invite some other people, to get on. Hope they can get on and stuff like that. I was gonna start at 10:05, but I have to take care of some things. So, but we here now. But I'm here now, and again, anybody that wants to join the panel, feel free. My email is jtblackman43@gmail.com, all low caps. Let me know you email me, and I email you the link to get on the panel. That's the only way y'all going to get on. That's the only way y'all going to get on. These are the holidays I know coming up. And I know people want to be happy, but we got to put the, what up, Auntie? Oh, excellent live you did. Excellent live you did. Keep up the good work. And we got to talk about to protect ourselves. We got to talk about trying to do our best to keep negative energy out. And we're going to talk, we're going to have a little fun today. You know what I mean? So, let me say this. Shout out to Dusty Baker, the manager of the Houston Astros. They won the World Series. Low Cass. All right. Thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for coming. Shout out to Dusty Baker. Black man. They always think of us as the people we cannot do nothing but. He is the same player that was on the same team with Hank Aaron when he hit the 715th home run back in '73. He was. Their matter of fact, they was best friends, and so Duffy in his own right was a pretty good player. I'm not gonna say he's fame. I say he's a borderline Hall of Fame. I go out and say that, but he went on to be one of the great managers in the game. It's not being talked about, and when he finally got it, he get it. His late parents were saying, as African American, you got to be better. The others, you got to strive to be better. And he went through hell throughout the years. And I believe that his mother, his father passed away not too long ago. I think his mother, father, something like that. And so the thing about that, hey, we got 12 L's in here.
Hello, JT. Good morning.
Good morning. So
I wanted to come up because you always acting like you open up the panel to the ladies and the gents, and the ladies don't ever be coming up. But you come on.
I know you come up.
You come on real early, so I'm outside already. I just wanted to let you know. I just want you to see for yourself. So you be thinking, you just want to stay in the comment section. You complain about it. You complained about that yesterday.
It's not, but it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Are you taking it like it's you?
Okay, so I'm listening. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then whatever you want to add on, you can. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Got you. And so about about Hank Aaron. Not Hank. About Dusty Baker. He went to hell and back, and I respect him for that. Masculinity stand up, and I do want to talk about that a little bit today. Dusty Baker, I really do. Shout out to brother Jay Speed. He's on right now. Hold on 1 second, y'all. So salute to brother CER. Salute to brother Locast. Salute to brother ATS. Salute to sister 12 Valves. Again, anybody that wants to get on the panel, the link is in the chat. Anybody wants to get on the city, the only way you're gonna get on, but is through email. And that's the way it is. Allow to hold, check out your email or your chat. Matter of fact, check out your text. And so I want to talk about Dusty Baker, what he had to overcome. And anybody don't know, I feel y'all in, but you need to re up on him. He was around. Like I said, he was around historical historical times. He could actually tell you what the late great Hank Aaron had to overcome. And so he had a greater perspective for us as a people, and that needs to be respected, because in this society, especially in this space, masculinity, heterosexual man is not being respected. It's not being respected at all. And on this channel, it's going to be respected. All right, it's going to be respected. Just as women that are feminine, it's going to be respected. And so salute to brother Dusty Baker and your family. And I could actually say that when I got older, I was too young to witness the late great Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth, the late great Hank Aaron that broke Babe Ruth's record. That was like maybe like 60, 70 years before that. And I appreciate that. Thanks for always throughout the years that support me, 12 Valves. And also shout out to Coco team. Shout out to us. Glad that few women do support me. They do support my part of my vision, what I'm trying to do. But I know that there are men that wants to hold other men accountable. I get it. I do the same thing too. But for a change, at times, let's talk good. Let's talk greatness into us. I do. Excuse me. I do. Let's talk greatness into us, and even let's talk greatness to our women that have feminine. Let's talk greatness. That's what I want to do. So, of all due respect, if I hear something that is like, nah, no, let's change it up. Let's change it up here. You know, let's talk about greatness today. Let's talk about greatness today. And I know it's not all sexy. I'm not gonna say sexy. I know it's not all drama. It's not all entertainment and stuff. I get that. All George. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, G? What's going on? Thanks for coming. And I know it's about that, but I want to talk. Let's talk greatness today. You hear what I'm saying? There's a hero you want to talk about, heterosexual. Let's talk about them. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear black men ain't doing this, or black women ain't doing it. We got a lot of heroes that we need to be respected. Let's have some fun today. Crack a joke in here. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll be right back. Yeah, I take care of a little something. But that's what I want to do today. That's what I want to do today. I know today is election day. Today is election day. And I know people want to talk about it. Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit. Talk about it. You know, how do y'all feel about it and everything. So until people come on, I'm gonna run my mouth. I'm gonna run my mouth. That's what we do. As we see in the space, there's quite a few people has been exposing themselves, and in the worst way, they go after people. And let me say this though, you know, I know this. You keep on going after people, all the time, and then you don't think that that's gonna come back to you. You got a second day coming, and and people is getting tired. I know for me that, once upon a time, years ago in this space, I was nothing to play with. And I ain't mean to toot my own horn. Matter of fact, even the miss, she was looking through my stuff. Not looking, it's popped up. She said, "Wow, babe, I didn't know you like." Yeah, I could come at people, you know. And and I could say is that I learned from it, and I heard some good people. But the blessing thing about it, we made up and we became a family. And I had to take a step back. But like I said, during the time, I was still dropping content. I was still dropping content that deal with consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I was still doing that. But when I was in that, um, it took me away. See, let me say this to y'all. 12 hours, yeah. That they elected Friday, Veterans Day, yeah. I forgot about it. Thank you. You know, let me tell you a little history about when you come after people. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all don't get it. I remember one time people come at me. This is a 24-hour thing. It ain't all about this and that right now. I was in that time like, oh, yo, give me a call on the phone. That person come after you. Chime up the phone or chime up laptop and go at it. Drop video, live videos. You know what I'm saying? You and the crew. You know what I mean? You get at them. You know what I mean? 24/7. Now this is during the times of Google Hangouts. So it was really no time. I mean, up to 8 hours, I believe. There are some they say they could do it to 12, 13, 12, 15. I never tried, but I'd love to talk. Check your email. So I can tell you this down. It was. She gonna win. Yeah, I think she gonna win 2 12 hours. And it was something, man. It was really like going after it. If you're a man or you're a woman, you getting it. You know what I mean? It was war. You know what I mean? And again, I've been around people right this minute. They always been part of family. They could tell you. All right? I'm not gonna say their names because they family. You know what I'm saying? But we was rolling together. A few others, you know what I'm saying? So understand that it's gonna come back to you. I know. And so I had to take a break for it. I had to get back things I used to do, often. And just understand that don't never sleep on anybody. Because you don't know what the next person capable of. I'm telling you. Oh, that person ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could do what I say, what I want. I can do what you don't know. That person could show up on your doorstep, and what you gonna say then? Or that person could really be creative and shut you down. And I'm not talking about doxing. I'm talking about roasting. There are some people are very creative and very witty with it. And so I tell people all the time, be real careful who you're dealing with. Because you never know. And also make sure you keep your crew in tight too. Because you got to learn that yourself. Because sometimes they get a little jealousy, or they figure you getting more more time than them, and then they start all of a sudden they going to the enemy side and work with them, and then you kind of find out that you have to cook them and run them off YouTube. Run them off. Then you have to make them change their name to something. I'm giving y'all experience, man. I'm giving y'all experience, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, people take it as a joke. People take it as a sport, man. You deal with different people's lives, okay? You deal with people that they don't have it all upstairs. And when you don't have no time, you could channel your creativity into wrong places. But if you're smart enough and you believe in God, and you believe in humanity, you will get out. You will see the difference. See, as for me, I always have an outside life, but at the same time, I was suffering too. You know, there's people actually that really disrespect my value as a person, tell lies and stuff. And nah, me, I don't care you're a man or woman. I don't play that. And it got real, very real. And that's why I want you to go back like Deanne Irving when I did a chocolate with her. She knew me then. She knew me then. Deanne Irving, one of the few sisters, even Monica, Sister Monica Justice. I was nothing to play with, but I was always cool with them because you know they know what I stand. Monica encouraged me. I'm ready. You do more stuff like that. And I appreciate from myself. You know, so there are women that I went after because they deserve it. But also there was also women. There also was some women in the space had looked out for the unfavored. And shout out to y'all. So that's what it is that So that's the thing about that. I just want to say that you can't. I be real, Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But anybody that wants to come to the panel, please. Y'all can come. I'd love to talk to you. Check your email. Check your email, please. You can get on. Yeah. I see you. I love to talk. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I love to talk. Yeah, I see you. Nice party. Nice party. Yeah. Check out, yeah. But I just want to get that out, y'all. I just want to get that out. People think, oh, it just happened. Now you got people doing this beforehand, you know. And when I'm saying it consume your life, it will consume. Now I tell y'all, I'm being honest with y'all, it will consume your life. You don't think it does, but it consume your life. And the other things that positive things that you could do, and all right, hold on. I'm gonna hit you. And but again, let me put this out there. We're not bash. Today is going to be encouraging black men and encouraging black women today. I gotta put this out there. All right, I gotta put this out there because if I hear something, stop y'all. I'm being honest. Being honest. So and it's all about uplifting heterosexuals. We need that. We need that, y'all. Trying to tell you. Hold on for 1 second. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, but that's what it's all about, y'all. You know, that's what it's all about. But yeah, like I said, today is election. It's the midterms, and like 12 hours of Veteran Day is Friday. Man, this year is going quick. Oh yeah, let me say this to let's see, let's see. Brother Alonzo, we gonna have some cooked up on my channel sometime next week. Sometime next week, Brother Alonzo, like I said, you go check. So we got some cooked up. So watch out for that. And I gotta get back brother McClain, because we got some cooked up too on this channel too. So I hope that he get the links, he can come on so we get this going and everything. So most of the stuff is gonna be really nighttime, like doing chop ups, and here and there the underrated boxing talk. It's gonna be here and there. You know what I mean? So so George, brother G, check your email. Check your email. So we got some stuff. I got some stuff coming. We got some stuff coming. Believe that. We got some stuff. Underrated come. When you know when underrated comes, I comes. You know what I mean? So watch out for some stuff coming out. So be that. The underrated. I did not forget the underrated. Um True life stories will be coming soon. Be coming soon. I gotta sketch that out. That be coming soon. So no worries on that one. So I just want to let you know, my 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 old support and my new support. I want to thank y'all so much to support me throughout the difficult times. And I just want to let you know I don't take y'all for granted. And much blessings to y'all and your families. And wherever y'all get, be a winner to get it. And I just want to let you know that I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for holding the underrated one down. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Even at times I sound harsh. Even at times that I really show myself. Y'all not really like. There's few like chirping. So we ain't worry about them, but you always hold me down. Even the losses that I've been through for the last 3 years. I want to appreciate that. Thank y'all for holding me that. Thanks for thinking about me. Thanks for having me in your prayers for me and my family. Yeah, I want to let you know that. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You know, even certain stuff that I created. You know, this channel, my second day channel, the #1 grinder will talk. You know, you always support it and everything. I always want to create something that to help people. You know, to broaden out the vision. You know, not everybody's not gonna appreciate that, but it should. But excuse me, well, my advice to y'all: don't even worry about it. Just keep on doing what you gotta do. If they don't want to come around, it's fine. Somebody will come around, and you know, as long as you're doing the right thing, you know, that's all what counts. So now we got the one only Big G in the building. What's going on? Good morning to you. Peace to you and your family.
Morning to you, brother. Peace to you and yours too. So, how you been doing? It's been a while since we got to talk up like this.
Yeah, been a while. It's been a while. You
Yeah,
know, I see you doing your thing. Keep it up.
I appreciate I see you doing yours. And, keep it up. Keep what you're doing.
I try.
Yeah. As you know, today is the midterm elections.
Yeah.
I did my early voting. So as a citizen, like I said, our people fought for the right to vote. I know people, especially in the Black community, we're disfranchised by voting. We're disfranchised about we keep putting people in office and not doing what they need to do. We get put aside. I listen to my brother Richard Watcher, how he talk about how money's going towards other countries and other things instead of to us who built this country. If it wasn't from us, there wouldn't be really America. Yo, Clarence!
Yo. What's up,
Hey,
fellas?
Clarence. Hey, Clarence.
What up?
George, man. George, man. You see my face be swelling up. Clarence be swelling up my face, man.
Quit eating
You
fish.
say you're gonna help me, man. What's up, man?
Quit eating fish.
Don't believe him, George. Don't believe him. What's up,
Okay,
George?
all right, G.
Hey, Clarence. I broke my back. Final.
That's it. I'm not met. Stop
Hey.
playing with me today. Stop. No, listen.
Hey.
I'm not playing that spinal.
Final.
Yeah. How's the boxing going, Clarence? How's the guy you promoting going?
Everything's good. I just got off my live. My live was so bad I couldn't even share the video.
Oh dang.
What?
I couldn't share it because you know I think sometimes our people don't listen. Like how when you put a title up and you say today this is what we want to talk about, and you start the conversation off good, but then people bring boxing into it, and then you go, well, we're not speaking boxing. My topic today was
I see.
food. The cost of food, and it's going up high. So does that affect our community? And the conversation went off good, and then people feel like because I'm in boxing, every time they come up, they got to bring that up. And sometimes I don't want to talk about boxing. I want to talk about what's going on out here in the world. But everybody think they could cover that up by bringing up boxing, and I'm like, y'all gonna make me not go live for like a week because they make me not. Now I understand what underrated feels like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I didn't mean to cut you off. See, sometimes, but George, well, I could say George saying because George know me for a minute too. Listen, I am I'm versatile, but I don't want to talk about sports all the time because I know sports. I know the politics. I know about that shit. I didn't mean to toot my horn. I know that shit very, very well inside out. I want to talk about something different that happens right now. And I know what you're going through, and this is the sad thing, because you're gonna go through this. I'm not gonna say you've been going through it already, but that's the problem. Our people do not want to listen.
But then when you speak about voting and you tell somebody that you're not going to vote, they want to get in your ass about that.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to get serious.
Now I got your ears. Okay, right, exactly.
We have to wake up, people. We got to learn to listen. We have to learn to listen.
And the thing is, like, recently my channel just got hacked. My IG page got hacked. I'm gonna post my new one. Y'all want to check me out, whatever else like that. But it's just we gotta realize something. We as a people have to come together, and we're a family. We've been through a lot, but we gotta realize that we have to, sit down and make an understanding that, you know what, there's more important things out here. Like, even though I do my bodybuilding talk, I got if you come out with a fighter in the BKFC, but I talk about things also outside of that. I talk about once in a while. I talk about relationships. I might talk about stuff that happened in the world. I mean, like I said, I like my man Underrated. I try to be a little bit more versatile. I know, like I said, and I want people to be, have the knowledge, what's given to us, to use that knowledge to grow and develop as,
I mean, like people ask, I can, listen, I can do, right, a live about elections, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can, there's some thumbnails, you know what I'm saying, brother G. There's some thumbnails I could pull up, we could pull up, you know what I'm saying? And be treating people get on. But but see, this is the thing where I'm at right here. You don't, if a person don't vote, don't tell the person that, oh yeah, you don't vote, you don't, that means you're like, no, that's that person's choice, that's that person's choice.
Hey, Underrated. That's what's so crazy, because on my live, they brought that up. And I said, no, I'm not going to vote. And people make it seem like, and this will kill me about our people. You become the worst person in the world when you say you're not going out to vote. Let me ask you something, and I want to ask everybody who's listening and watching. And if I'm wrong, then whatever. I'm cool with that. How many times have we all went and vote and shit has still not changed? It's not the vote that's going to goddamn change anything. It starts with us. Mm-hmm. We can vote all we want, all day, every damn day. Y'all depend on the vote to change. We got to actually do something. That means we shouldn't have to get up and go into a school, a college, or whatever it is to go vote. It starts with us. It starts with us. Mm-hmm. But we can sit here and vote to have all these stupid ass reality shows with men moving like women and women moving like men. It's okay to do that. It's okay for that. Like, I don't get it. If somebody chooses not to vote, you can't crucify them. And you can't force them. It's their right to say, I don't want to do it, because some people have went so many years with voting and seen no change and got tired of it. You can't crucify nobody, man. I don't understand people. This is why I don't have conversations with certain people. People are just ignorant, man. Coco, what's up, miss?
Hello, Miss Tina. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you all?
We're fine, dear lady.
Miss Coco, don't try to come in here with that soft, sweet voice. Don't try to come in here with that.
Hey, I know you're a married man. You just respect for the lady. You respect for the lady. And she is.
Yeah, Coco, don't try to come in here. Don't try to come in here with that Foxy Brown voice. We ain't going for that.
What you mean? Why not?
Hey, sis.
Hey, hold up. You better watch your mouth. This is my channel. Pay some respect to my channel. You say hi to me first.
Why so serious, son? Why so serious?
Yeah, I'm just saying, she come in here with the chocolate complexion and the soft voice, and you trying to knock it off, Coco. We see what you doing. Knock it off.
That happens to a married man. He just be, oh yeah, he talk about how complexion and things like that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But welcome, Coco Tina. Welcome. Peace to you and your family.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the welcome. So I hear y'all talking about people being slandered because they're not voting. Again, I'm with you, Clarence. Although I get both sides of the fence, so I straddle. I'm gonna put it out there. So I see the reason why they say we should vote, because us as people fought hard and long for the right. But then I also see the other side that, although we're voting, the people that we vote for don't acknowledge us or don't help us as a community. Again, that's because of the limited choices that we have to pick from. So I'm going to blame that. And there's not a lot of backing uh, for us as people. We don't push people politically, um, who will who will act in our favor. And because of the choices that are presented to us, sometimes our vote do not matter. I know I said that, but sometimes our vote don't matter because of what is presented to us. So
And let me say
sorry to
this
strike a
much.
defense on that.
Okay, and let me say this with this no good jelly being fake behind late great James Brown all Sharpton said. He got the nerve to talk about if we don't vote for such and such, we ain't no damn man.
What? Al Sharpton's dead?
That no good slick jelly bean mother.
And the thing is like this. You know, this is when you have a choice. Like, the election before the last one, the first for president, you had a choice between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. It was like that old episode of Sharp Part, choice between a giant douche or a turd sandwich. But then is that people be mad about, well, yeah, I just said this. But the fact is, when you choose not to push the right people that you want to benefit your interests, especially when big money gets into it, when these rich corporations buy, as you know, they buy these politicians, they lobby for these politicians, and then they just stay in there. You got these guys like, sit in office for like, look at Bitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham, and those guys who sit in office for years, and they keep getting voted in because people, they say the same thing. Gays want to get this, minorities want to get that, Mexicans are coming into America. What the hell? And how many of them have had people like that working for them? Or they have a lover, Lindsay, hey, come on, dude, he might be a little light in the ass or something. I think he is. And, and then they use these same things like women want to have abortions. So what? How, if men could have babies, how many times do you think there'd be like a revolving door at an abortion clinic?
But you know what? I'm not even gonna touch that abortion. I'm not. I'm not gonna touch it. But I could say this, and I want us to stay on topic today. It's just I could say the same. It's 12 hours. She said you had a right to vote. You should vote. Yeah, I get that. What you saying? The people had done it, and I'm talking about our people. Even our people had disfranchised us. Let me repeat that again. Even our people throughout the years had disfranchised us because they want to play within the system. I talk about this on Vango the Eternal, the 50-year plan. I'm gonna tell you what the 50-year plan is. The 50-year plan is that yeah, you get married, right? Have kids and everything. You in this political work. All right, you put your kids through school, do political and all like that. And you gotta do what they say. And then the kids be successful, you get a nice house and everything. You into these clubs and all that. You know, quote unquote good clubs. And all of a sudden, you find out what the system really is, and then after that, you be in your retirement, you retirement, you travel, and then they tell you to do something that is not ethical, and then you know what happened? They said, "Nah, listen, we gave you those things. What you gonna do for us?" I don't think. Well, if you don't do those things now, we could really hurt you. And I feel that's what our people is in. Our people do not have the spine to fight. I'm not talking about black men, some black men, some black men. We do not have a spine to fight. We belittle our own people. We let people belittle us, trying to belittle our thinking, belittle our way of thinking. And so the way I look at it like this, that Look at this old time president that we got right now. Like to fill up on girls and little boys and all that. And then this is and I said he's a second generation dissy Democrat. You know what he says that if you don't vote for him, he told us this. If you don't vote for him, you ain't black.
I'm sorry. I didn't
It's
mean
not,
that.
it's not something, y'all. See, I pay attention to stuff like that. And the people say, well, what you talk about second generation Democrat? What did you talk about underrated? The Strom Thurmond. I want y'all to look him up. He one of the first ones that started the DC Democrats and also the Southern Democrats that believe that has KKK policies.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden that was his mentor. Now there's some people that now just come up, so just come up, please. I ain't no topic. We just want to talk. Just come up. And that's where he come from. That's what I keep on telling y'all. You need to do your history. Because history usually don't repeat themselves. It's what you see in the past. I guarantee if it never changes, it's in the present. Or it's just different times in different ways. But it's still the same. So we deal with a person that never had love for us anyway. And then also there are other ethnic groups never had love for us anyway. Not just European. We gotta stop that too. There are other ethnic groups that kill us too, in many ways. So when we gonna talk about that? And so I understand what Brother Clemson is talking about. He's talking about food prices gas prices. That's what we need to talk about right now. How do you get by? How do you do it? Or there's certain things we need to talk about. But I don't want to talk about no damn boxing. I don't want to talk about. But like what I'm just saying, yo, we need to talk about these issues. But these people in this space, they don't want to talk. Even people outside space don't want to talk about these issues because they feel it's not entertaining. But it deals with every day. It deals with humanity, right? But we don't. But I forgot. We don't want to deal with none of humanity though.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, Clarence
That's
said,
sad. That's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and things talk about food prices going up. Yeah, it's crazy how things are changing prices. Like right now, my home state of North Carolina, I've been blessed that our governor is a smart governor. He's been giving us, since the pandemic hit, emergency EPT or food stamps, whatever you want to call them, and that does help because I'm trying to eat a little healthy. It's expensive to eat healthy. It's expensive. I grew up, my mother was a single mother. She was working in the fields, she worked at as a housekeeping motel. She had to feed 6 kids and 2 grandkids. And, my brothers and sisters did work too. And, it can be tough. Back in the day, you remember when, politicians always say, we give every man 2 chickens in a pot. And you don't even get that now. It's just, and the money that could be going to helping people is going to other places, countries like Israel, and we're going over to what's the face again? I mean, I feel bad for those people. I do, but you know what?
Bad for who?
Over there, Russia and what's the face messing with each other. Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, George. Not to cut you off, and I know this is gonna sound so damn harsh because I'm always on some BS, but I try to keep it real as I can. And if it's not me, if I don't say this, I don't give a damn about what's going on in no other country because I'm too busy worrying about the kids that's right here in the U.S. that needs help. Yeah. It's messed up what's going on in those countries, but I'm more concerned about this kid down the block from me or the kid up the block from me. I'm more concerned with that. So you know what I'm saying? Like in them other countries, I don't too much worry about it because they don't care what's going on here. And it's sad. And I also want to say this, if this makes sense. We do all this voting, right? So check this out. Is voting going to change the prices of food? Is it going to change the cost of living?
No, it hadn't. It hadn't because you know what? The minimum wage hasn't went up for almost maybe 10, 15 years. And just it doesn't make sense where we're the people who pay the taxes, who put into work, who put in the time, who keep this country going. we don't get support we should deserve. They give to somebody who has deeper pockets than them, because the fact is they pay for it. You know, I can understand the frustration voting, but the fact is, like I said again, our ancestors, our people fought for this right for it, and we should use it like anybody else. If we don't want to use it, that's your right. You know, that's your right. You know, if you believe in it, you don't believe it, that's up to you. And same situation about the over other countries. It's just, in a person, I just feel bad. You see people where you go through, and you know, it wouldn't be human of me if I don't feel bad, even for the person down the street or person across the water. It just wouldn't be in my nature if I don't feel bad for somebody who's going through some trial. But the fact is, we do have people in our backyards here. We have homeless. We have military service people who serve their country who don't even get their benefits they deserve. You know, we have people going through mental issues and overlooked. This is a country where we have the most, you know, gun killings outside of the police they do, you know, in any country. You can add up all the gun shootings in countries like Japan, Germany, China, you know, Russia, and still won't come close to the numbers that America has. And you know, it keeps like I was one about a month or so ago. In my home city in Charlotte, we had like 5 people get killed. You know, and it was by a young boy who's, I think, was just 15 years old. 15 years old. What the hell is a 15-year-old? You should be home watching Saturday morning cartoons, eating cereal. I mean, it's sad. Kids are not kids anymore. It's like a friend of mine. She sent me a post. You know, like she wanted to be a superhero. And remember the old X-Men TV show? I used to love get up on Saturday mornings and watch cartoons. You even see it. I'm a grown man. I still like watching cartoons. And you don't even have that anymore, because you know what? It's just so much has changed. I know life's about change, but sometimes you still want that little bit thing.
But let me say this about 12 vows. 12 vows. I understand what you're saying, but we still got poor people, okay, in this country.
I'm one of them.
I have to say this, and I have to say this in all due respect. Where our priorities really supposed to be at. But these are the same third world countries that do not like this country, and even our people.
And keep in mind, these people from these countries come to America every day, opening up businesses, and I don't get mad at that, right? Because they have every right. Cool. But they're the same ones who don't want nothing to do with us, but want to be in our country, and we supposed to feel sorry for them for what they're going through in theirs. Kiss my whole entire ass. I don't care. I don't care.
And at the same time, these are the same people, right? We're gonna keep it a buck here, that have enslaved us as a people at one time. So when we gonna talk about that?
Y'all the same people that feel so sorry for these people in these countries. Y'all the same idiots that will write a big check sending it to these damn people. Oh my God, just look at them, honey. They got no shoes on their feet. Oh my God, what did they eat that night? Well, guess what? We got the same kid that's in the projects walking around, don't know where his parents are at. They leaving him there alone. He has nowhere to go, nobody to attend to him. And you think I'm worried about what somebody got going on in another country? Man, you people better wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. Y'all really, because y'all are blind. Y'all are blind. For everybody that's on here has somebody that they know in their family or in their neighborhood, a kid that doesn't have a dollar to his name. Nobody cares about him. Nobody wants him. But y'all worrying about what somebody else is going through in another country. Shit.
Let me tell you what that's called. That's called, what they call it?
Hey, Coco T, where you come from? I thought you left. Where you come from? Don't be sneaking on nobody like that.
The United States has to, we have to put on the front. That is us fronting for the other people. We front a lot. But as you can see, we are behind on our debt, just like others. But we fronting like we all that and then some. So we're gonna give them the help instead of helping our own people. We're gonna give them the help because we want them to want the other countries to feel like we are superior.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a superior complex that the United States has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, man. This is a goofy world we live in.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute myself. The retail is all time low. Doing trades is all time low. Gas prices. And I was with the Miss one time last week. See, look at the price. I said, God be goddamn. And even like if you have a card with some points on it, that still didn't help. I mean, you go to shopping, you gotta really shop. There's people staying there. There's people his shopping right now have two or three shopping carts full of food and other stuff because they gotta load up. Then people want to get mad. Oh, but look at this. That they gotta do what's right for them. You know what I mean? Even like when I do shopping, I had to like, God, dang, you
Yeah.
know, have to settle.
I can feel you on that underrated because, with me, I live on Social Security. I do get some benefits, and so again, my state have gave me some extra stuff here and there. I have a article called we have Food Line down here. I know you're in Virginia, so you know about Food Line,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I have like one of those little cards. So when I go shopping, it takes a few bucks off of my bill, and that's good. And my food stamps that saved me a few bucks, and then also have healthy choice benefits where I use those that I can use to buy stuff that I need. And remember back in the day, when we were growing up, we mom get a tax money, we go to Walmart. You could fill a whole cart with just $100. $100 don't really go much anyway. You can barely feel that little part where you split the baby in anymore. If you put food, it's just you sit there. It's just like when our people were growing up, when our parents were growing up, everything was within reason. You could afford a car, you could afford a house, you could afford this and that with just one job. And now you can't even afford it with two jobs. I used to work two jobs. I worked, days at a textile plant. I worked nights at a gas station. I was young. I didn't have no kids, no responsibilities. I was making my money pretty good, and I lived with my mom. And we split the bills. Well, she paid the rent. I give her some money on it. I buy some groceries for the house, and we were more like roommates and mother and son. And we both help each other out. That was my mom. Every week I get my pay. I here mom, here's some money. Then I buy go shopping. And she'll cook. And that's a good thing. That's what I miss about having a woman in my life. Somebody cook for me. But it's just that things now are a struggle. I do content on bodybuilding, and some ladies who are telling me that how it costs them more to buy chicken like it used to. How it's like, especially this one lady, she's different. I mean, her name is Brittany Brooks. They call her Big Lemonade. She just got a car robbed, and she has 4 kids. She lost some money. I felt so bad for her. I sent her some money, a little money, because we're good friends. I love her. She's a great lady, and it's a struggle. Imagine you having 4 kids to raise. You have a job, and also you are a competitive athlete. And if you're lucky, you get some sponsors and stuff like that to help you out. That's good. But then the rest of us out here who are struggling every day, you try to feed your kids, and then you try to keep your head above water. You got to choose between, okay, I got to feed my kids, or now I got to park my car, I got to fix my car, and you get big facts to work. Where I live at, you need a car because we don't have that mass transportation like other places have. If you're lucky, you can catch a ride, and sometimes you have to walk back and forth some places. But it should be this country should be a country where everybody is doing good, but we're not. You still have homeless. You still have people struggling. You still have probably one of the worst education systems in the world. You shouldn't be able to say, I'm a dropout and still try to find a job. You shouldn't have to struggle where you have to, you go to a doctor's for okay, I got a cyst on my leg, and then it costs me like $2,000. Which in other countries, I know a friend of mine. She was in the hospital. She lives in Great Britain, and she got sick, went in the hospital, saw her that day, was out, and it only cost her $30. and that's sad.
But I would say this though, as a man, and I know people don't like to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There are men are suffering a lot. There's less men's shelters. There's less men help, and all that. We still don't want to talk about that.
Well, you got to think about this underrated. As men, we supposed to be the strong, symbol of
No, George.
masculinity.
No, George.
I know. Just
I'm
let me.
saying,
I said this, but we know that there should be things for us. So that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, the society systems are going to look towards to protect women and children more before they protect men. I understand what you're talking about, brother. I can understand. I'm not. But this is how this is going to be because men don't. Most, especially our community, we don't want to talk about issues of mental health. Black people, we feel like that's a white person's problem. It's a human problem. Because if people say white's a race, white's not a race. Race, being white or being Spanish or being Asian, that's an ethnicity. Humans, we're all humans. That's one race we share. Our
so
backgrounds are.
hold that thought.
What?
I'd love to talk. When you mean that's out of pocket, when
What?
you mean that's out of pocket,
Okay, I missed it. What happened? I walked away. What happened?
no,
Say he's
no,
about
no,
somebody is 15,000 for him to get his tooth fixed. Yeah, that's crazy.
oh, that's out of pocket. Yeah, let me
15,000 to
tell
get his
you.
tooth fixed.
No,
Yeah,
Tooth.
yeah.
I think she was saying it cost her out of pocket 15,000.
To get
No,
a
let me
tooth
tell you.
fixed.
Let
A
me
tooth.
say this though. I know this
Damn.
guy. Let me tell you, I know this guy get a root canal. This ain't no lie, y'all. This is with his health insurance. He paid close to $4,000.
Oh wow.
Get one. No. I want y'all to see my face. To get one root canal that lasts less than an hour, he had to pay close to $4,000.
I had four of my
4,000.
I had four of my wisdom teeth removed. Lucky I had a job where my job paid the insurance to cover it. I didn't pay anything, but still, it's crazy. This is like I said. I talked about this. America is one of the worst medical systems. We shouldn't be. You shouldn't even pay no more than maybe, if the most, maybe for the doctor's time, maybe $150. Cut that down a good 20-30%. You know,
The
You
medical
got,
the medical field is big business. What you talking about?
I
That's
know.
yeah,
money.
It's
yeah.
like one thing. There's more money finding a cure for a disease than actually curing it.
Uh-huh. Then we got
Like,
to think about the lobbyists. You know how
mhm,
much lobbyists be getting a year?
yeah, there's lobbyists for
And I'm just talking
everything.
about the lobbyists.
The
Like
lob-
Sister Tina said, big business. Big business. It is. Billions of dollars a year, y'all. Billions.
Think about it. If you cut some of the military spending, you could probably start shelters for families. You can probably kids can eat for free at school. Every kid. You don't have to be even if your family making money, they can all your kids can eat for free. I ate for free when I was going to school because I was on welfare. There could have been things that if you cut certain things, like you cut military spending, you cut how much these politicians get. If you put in policies where in which money's the paper part money is just paper, but it's the money about it's in Fort Knox that we keep that money that represents that paper. If you can put that money toward things useful, like one thing, like I think like as now they're trying to make weed legal more because the fact is it's money. They can tax it. Remember back in the day when back to my times of my grandfather when they had prohibition, when they outlawed liquor, and they saw that the bootleggers and the gangsters were making money off it. They legalized it back because it was missing that money, you know. And if you now that you can legalize weed, and weed's not that bad compared to some of the other drugs out there. If you legalize it, that's money you can make. One thing, this is also a debate that we're talking about legalizing prostitution. You just cut out. Here's put some guidelines in, safeties, protocols, stuff like that. That's money they can also tax. We're saying, but this idea of that saying, no, we don't want to tax the use of women, but it's not just women that prostitute. And when you talk about men, yeah, men do it too.
They don't talk about that, George. They don't talk about men prostitution.
Well, most of that, most men prostitution, good amount of it is guys who are come say come side, and that's what it
All
is.
right,
But,
let me ask you this question. We
but
talk male prostitution. Who had that? Who held the male prostitution? Who had up the male prostitution?
I'm trying to remember. You know, I don't know. I heard about this. They were talking about legalized prostitution a while back. Because in Nevada, it's legal in 10 counties except for the county that's Vegas in and the county that we are in. It's only 10 counties where it's legalized because there's brothels and stuff like that.
I think in certain states or local counties within the state, but I don't think that on the state level or the federal level they're thinking about prostitution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's funny is a lot of
that's like slavery of somebody's body because of pimps and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. But there are women who do sell their services as sex surrogates and stuff like that. But if you put in the guidelines where okay, you tell this woman, okay, she understands what she's doing, what she's involved in, and many women who are prostitutes understand what they're doing. Yes, there's also child stuff with children, child sex trafficking with children, stuff like that. That's the bad part, like anything. But if you take that part out and cut it out and streamline it to where it's just okay, men and women who are mentally at the age of like I say, okay, for women, I think 25 is safe age because as a woman, you're mature, you're about mature. Guys, 18 to 21, because men, we after a while we usually start, we get older, we start losing a little bit of we are 18, you can go all night. We hit about 30, 45, hey, you can't but so far.
That's not true. There's some men go on now. There's some men go on now. Don't sleep.
Oh my!
I know some women coming back today. Tell some men, what do you mean? No, JT, I can't. That's what you want, right? He ain't taking it. He be knocking this shit down. No, I got it.
Oh my!
Hey JT, I'm about to be 48 in about a couple of weeks. I know.
I need to give me a young whistle stopper. Is that what you trying to say, Joe?
You might need. See, like I be knocking it down better than these young boys.
Miss Tina,
I know some.
Miss Tina, I love my man Bernie Mac. Sex is a heavyweight fight. You get knocked out in the first round. You got 3 minutes. That's all I get. That's all I'm giving you. You take that or not.
Hey, no. Respectfully, I'm gonna just say this respectfully. My wife did marry me because of my cooking.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Clarence, let me say this though too. Despite I'm 56 years old, hey, I'm just saying the miss said, all right, that's all I'm done. She ain't mad at me to just get on
George. Hey, George, when it's all over, George, this is how my wife graced me. She goes, Hashitashi.
Domo. Hey, Clarence.
I'm sorry, Coco. I'm sorry, Coco. I forgot you was up here. I'm so sorry.
We have a lady here. We guys.
Hey, look. Oh my.
Let me say, Coco know the miss, so I know she's gonna go back and tell.
We have a lady here, gentlemen. Clean up the locker room conversation. We have to clean up, But like we said,
I know that. Coco, I know Coco gonna tell Miss later on herself. She said,
Yo, Coco said, you nasty heathens.
All my friends are heathen, that is so.
Yeah, because Coco, she said, let me ask you, how old am I? I'm 56. I said, well, you put a smile on a Miss mouth. I said, that's how I do.
Hey, you don't get out of me where you can get out of me. And that's it. I'm going to roll over and
I just know I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm all right.
Yeah, I don't think you that, I know, because I saw you close to my age, underrated. But you say, wow, man, you just, But yeah.
All I know is, George, 3 minutes, babe. I don't know. You got some foreplay with that? Is that what you do?
Would you like this? It'd be like this. Okay, It's 15 minutes. 10 minutes of licking, 5 minutes of sticking, and that's it. Okay.
What the yo?
George, keep it PG, bro. Keep
Hey,
it PG.
George said, I broke my back, spinal.
I know.
Now you don't want to break your spinal for 3 minutes. Now.
Yo.
That means, no, George. That means you need more insurance to get your back fixed.
Look, George said the doctor said I broke my back.
Yeah, I got, like I say,
No. This is doctor said. Doctor said you broke your back. No more stinking.
Coco, I don't know how you come up here and listen to this, Coco. How do you deal with these guys?
Oh,
yeah, she's a genuine lady. She's like remember Sinead said, I'm a lady.
no, Coco be setting us up. That's what it is.
Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, it's just, if you find you're lucky for you, you got somebody in your life, Clarence. I know Miss Ken, you have somebody underrated. You got somebody. I'm a bachelor. Call me Bruce Wayne without the money, But it's just relationships is just a one thing about of life, and and we were getting political, but we get also talk about relations too. That's the factor of when you have a family and responsibilities. I ran into a friend of mine. We went to school together, and he looked older than me because that's a lot of weight to put on you. And you working hard, you got to take care of family, and then all these things that put these opposites are put against you. Where you can't get sick, and you got to go to the doctor's office, and you wait there, and then it give you, hey, you give him some orange juice and some NyQuil, he'll be fine in the morning. And the doctor would charge you $2,000 for that.
Oh, I'm gonna say this though. When you live by yourself, ain't no joke. I tell people all the time. When the bills need to be, let me tell you something, y'all. I was talking to the miss. She said, "Baby, you all right?" I said, sometimes I can't sleep. She said, "Is it possible you could probably wait a few hours?" Nah, baby, because it's gonna get busy. I had to get up, and I was tired, y'all. Then the miss actually stay up with me and talk, but she gotta get some rest because she gotta go to work. But I was tired, y'all. Yo, bro, I tired. But I had to get up. I tired. I had to get up, despite how I felt, and get it done. And even the miss coach said, "Baby, you need to get some." I said, "Nah, I didn't hear from you," and stuff like that. Yo, ain't she made sure I get some sleep, baby. You need to get some sleep before I call you. So throughout the day, he would check them because he know at times I don't get no sleep. I just don't get no sleep, so it's hard. You know what I mean? Days gotta get done. Days gotta get done. That's the way it is. Good morning, my name. This channel is the Underrated Darkness. You're through the Underrated One of the best case secrets on YouTube. This is Morning Real Talk, Part 37. We're talking about different things, and I think that these conversations need to be happening. And like I said, eyes love to talk. If you want to join the conversation, the link is in there. 12 values. You want to join? Please join. And I know that these conversations, it's not what people are looking for and everything, but it needs to be have. People do. It's usually these days people committed suicide about these holidays times too because they cannot pay their rent or they lose their house. They have lost ones. Sometimes they lose their significant one. Sometimes it's not even their fault. This usually we go toward the end of the year. I'm not saying all throughout the year it's not critical, but especially throughout the end of the year, this is the time that things be happening, and so we gotta have these conversations. We gotta have these conversations. Clarence could tell you, right? And I'm, Coco T, and I want to let you know about this. Even George too. Sometimes the underrated don't be feeling good, and I could tell you, Clarence and his wife be checking him. She said, "Yo, you need to check on our brother." I don't feel good. I live by myself. I'm saying, I'm talking about before the mist came in my life. Clarence and his wife, they knew it was on me. Sometimes I don't even feel good. Sometimes they look at my face on the radio. I say, "No, I gotta get, bro. I gotta get these bills. Gotta be paid." I don't have nobody. I don't have nobody to help me. I don't have nobody catch the fucking cab. Catch the fucking cab. You miss a bus. That's another 35, 40 minutes. And then sometimes they take their own sweet time. That'd be add more minutes, and that'd be a little more than an hour. I want to get things done. And so sometimes I be walking in this door tired and sick. Yeah, sometimes I don't even want to eat. But see, when the miss came my life and everything, you know what I'm saying? She helped me a lot and everything. That I be. Let me tell you. Let me give you some game that how black women support the black man. It was one time I was when I was tired. I was tired. And what happened was it was so what happened was the miss, she said, I'll order you some lunch. Some breakfast. Order me some breakfast for what? Baby, you didn't eat nothing, and I want to put some in your stomach. At least just put some in your stomach and lay down. And when I'm talking about y'all, I was tapped out. I was tapped out. Then when I ate something, I went to sleep. I slept okay. And then she checked on me. But see, these are the things that we don't have to have these discussions. There's one time Clarence wasn't feeling good, and you say, "Yeah, I gotta check on your brother." She got, his wife got off work. I said, yo, I had to hit her on Facebook. I said, yo, Clarence will look, my brother look good. He said, I'm gonna check it. She came on check on him. See, these conversations we gotta have sometime, y'all.
Yeah.
We gotta have these conversations, y'all, because it does happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people, even I get, I'm keeping up all y'all, man. My father's birthday is coming up. Let me see. Matter of fact, my late second old brother birthday is coming up. I believe next week.
That's the same with me. My sister Mary, her birthday is the 16th, and that's coming up. And she passed away 5 years ago. She was the baby girl of the family, and she was my big sister. And she used to work in the post office for 20 years. She had a stroke. She was going through a lot of stuff. One time, this is a true story about my sister. She hates driving behind old people. We were driving behind this old lady. She was looked like she may be 80 years old. And she was talking shit all the way that she was driving. I loved the last time I saw her when I went to pick her up from the hospital and I brought her home. She just bought herself a new home, and next thing you know, it was no more than a few days later. My oldest nephew, comes and tells me, we called her Malil. Her name is Mary Liz, but we called her Malil. He said, George, I was in my room sleep. I said, woke up and said, what is it? What's going on? What is it? Malil died. I said, oh my God. I laid there. I was crying and hollering. That was my sister. And I went to pick up my brother. He was working a good ways from where we lived. I was going to pick him up and bring him to the house. And I didn't feel good. I had to go to the hospital. And if my blood pressure was so high, they was about to admit me, but after a while I calmed down and let me go. And I can understand what you're underrated. It's just, when you lose someone like that, it's been 20 years since my brother, 2 years since my mother, and it's 5 years since her. And it's just, he's just always thinking about him. You're always thinking about him. And my father's been about 8 years.
That's tough, George, because my condolences too. For me, what gets me is Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas,
And
I make the
Thanksgiving.
I make the best of Christmas, but I had a sister who was 20 years old at the time. December 25th of 1991. You know, she was murdered.
Oh God, man.
Only 20 years old. So I think it took a while. You know how it takes a while for you to get it registered, but you got to understand at this time I'm only 8 years old. I don't know what the hell death is.
Mm.
You know, so it was difficult, and I didn't hate Christmas after that. But I think as I got older, I started to change, and I don't know what was it about it that made me start disliking Christmas, but still trying to enjoy it at the same time. And then I had sons, and I'm like, well, you know, you're not gonna be a Grinch with them because it's not their fault that happened. But then about a year and a half after my sister was murdered, my mother died.
Oh God.
So I was about 10. All right, if I was 8, I had to be about 10 years old, about 9.5, 10 years old. So it was a lot of that. Then I had my father's mother die 2 years after my mother died. So it was a lot of stuff that, and I understand underrated. I don't care if it was 25, 30 years, 40 years ago. You got some people still to this day, you can't expect them to get over something.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, my brother James died. It's going to be 20 years coming up next year. And he was kind of like, especially for my nieces and nephews, he was kind of like the father figure for them. He was my big brother. You know, he was the one who really got me into bodybuilding because he used to play football. I say this every time in my interviews. He used to play football. He used to get the muscle mass. He used to like looking at the muscle mass. Like, you know, guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger and them, and then the women were something different that kind of, by the time I got a little older, and I was getting to my, you know, puberty years or something that kind of excited me a little bit. But, you know, he was, you know, when my sisters used to come down here, you know, before he passed, my sisters lived up in Fayetteville, you know where that is, Fayetteville, North Carolina. When he was still down here, you know, he lived like good way from where my mom stayed. And, you know, my sister would come down here about every other weekend. And, you know, and my, you know, and her and my mom, we used to go out together, her and her 2 sons, you know, my younger brother, he worked most of the time, you know, he lived in Fayetteville too. And we would stay down, we go out together, we might go somewhere to eat, we go shopping, something like that. And we it's the old saying, a boy's best friend is his mother. And that's, you know, I'm always a best friend. And, you know, and we lost him. It just seemed like the family dynamic changed. My sisters didn't come down as much as they used to. Then my mom got sick. They came maybe so often, like every once in a blue moon, something like that. And, you know, he has a daughter, you know, and we always look out for her, you know. It seemed like we just lost, you know, I would say like this, he was my mom's right-hand man. You know, whenever she needs something done, he got it done. And because or sometimes like Christmas. One thing about Christmas, he said, Clarence, when Christmas came around, you know, he'll bring in a big old. He was like a ghetto Santa Claus, big old trash bag full of underwear, socks, T-shirts, something like that. We were kids looking for toys, but then we get older. He's like, you know what? Those underwear, socks, and T-shirts save me money in my pocket. Now I got a job, and you know, he always was. One thing we stopped doing was one-up him on Christmas. He always get my mom something better. You know, we get mom a little piece of jewelry. He get mom a fish tank. We get mom this. He get mom a wash machine or a microwave, something like that. He'll buy. So we say, you know what, mom, we'll give you cash. We're gonna try to one-up James. And see, like when you lose just particular people in your life, like lose my brother, lose my sister, lose my mother, you know, and you know, and it's just kind of like, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, it's just not the same because you don't see him anymore. Every Christmas we used to play somebody buy a Monopoly game, and James always, oh my God, if you get on any of his property, you have to say, hey, you're on my property. Say what? I don't get nothing, James. I only get this. And you can mortgage it. I'll take it. Here you go. Here's $50. You know, he was a malevolent landlord. We played Monopoly, but it just seemed like it's just not the same, you know. And you know, I like I said, I might go out there because he's not too far buried from my sister and my mother. And I might want to go visit my mom. So I'll go, you know, sit his grave and, you know, say, hey, Mick, man, I miss you. You know, there's things that we can really use you or need you for. And I have people used to, you know, run up to me and say, man, you look just like your brother. I used to didn't like it when I was younger. But then I got, you know, when people say me that, I say, you know, thank you. Because, you know, we, you know, it's just, you know, just remember him, you know, just, yeah.
Yeah, I know for me, like, my late father and my second older sister was born on the same day. That's Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's right.
And so during that time, and I already said on my channel already, me and my father, we ain't had the best relationship, but I felt that we got closer to his last year and a half in his life. And I understand I was going on 23, so I was a grown man at the time, man. But throughout the years, it sucks to say this, but it's true. When you when you lose somebody throughout the years, it sucks to say this, but they say you gotta cope with it, and it sucks. It really does. And I can say throughout the years, I'm talking about as a man, I think about my father a lot, my late father a lot. I
Yeah.
think about at times the sacrifice he had to make as a man.
Mhm.
And we talk about this even like he was dying, and I thank for him that he let me be around with the Black Panthers and other stuff that I'm in when I make me at what I am right now. To stand up for being a heterosexual black man, because it's not easy. Because it's not easy, and to, also have people around me when I was in special ed, when I was part of special ed family, to help me to cope with that, because that wasn't easy. And I look back, that's why I understand what Brother McLean was talking about. That he has sons, and he cannot hold that against them. Even it was at times that when I was with the ex, and I don't even bring it up, but I had to bring this up that I lost a child in the back in 2009, and that was almost 20 years, and then 10 years later, I lost my mother and my older brother. Second oldest, my youngest brother. Then almost 3 years later with that. So my point is this: that throughout the times, all I can say for me, it's not easy. It's not easy because you learn lessons and you learn perseverance and stuff. And so that's why one reason that I think what it is I got up, like I said, think. And I said that's why I do what I do, because it had to be somebody needs help. So if I have like a little fiber energy in me, I'm gonna charm it up to let people know that I care. Now people could say that's no, you ain't this and that. Well, you ain't a real person that understand people, and so that's the least I could do, right?
Right.
Because you don't know that
Mhm.
person probably be thinking like nobody's not there for me.
Right.
They're
Mhm.
not there for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything right. What about me? So while they hear us, it can snap them out of it, and they said I could fight until another day. I could fight. You know what I'm saying? But see, we don't think about stuff like that. We don't think about like even the election day right now, today, right? We talk about it. There probably somebody thinking about probably losing their house. Any other resources they depend on, they cannot get. They probably say, "Hell with it! I'm gonna end my life." Why? Because that person don't care about. We don't think about stuff like that. I do.
It's funny you said that on the radio. So about 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
you know how the people be outside and they ask you, "Are you voting?" And this one dude was outside. He was in a homeless shelter, but you don't know what's on people's mind and what people are going through. And he snapped at the lady when the lady asked him, "Was he voting?" And he says, "Is voting going to change my living situation? Because right now, miss, I'm homeless. I fought for this country. I can't get a job. My wife left me. My daughter don't acknowledge me."
He looked at, and when he did it, I felt emotional because he stood in front of her and cried. He said, how the hell is voting going to change what I'm going through? And I fought for this damn country. When he said that, it hit me hard, Underrated. It hit me hard.
I can't
It hit me
imagine.
hard.
Yeah, it's frustrating that that this situation, like this man who risked his life, his his freedoms, his to fight for ours, and he doesn't get like one thing is I think every veteran, because I have two veterans in my family, my oldest niece and my youngest nephew, they both serve. Every veteran who gets out of the military should have free housing, should have a lifetime of health care, and also they should have all other benefits and more. Because you know what? These people stood up and they represent this country, going over the countries and other countries and fighting enemies, foreign. And funny how we say always the part of it, we say enemies, foreign and domestic, but we have enemies. We should say domestic and foreign, because you know what? Those foreign enemies, we don't have to worry about them too much. It's these ones in the backyard we need to worry about. Those we have to keep our eyes on. The racists, the haters, those enemies. But you know what? It's, you have to worry about somebody in another country. That's your problem. And you know what? Wars that really, like the wars like Vietnam. That war was a war about money and position, and about America's pride. Because hey, they can't say the fact that they lost to this little country who just because they use the same tactics that this country used when they fought against the British when the Revolutionary War started, guerrilla tactics, and that's how America beat the British. They got outsmarted. They had all the weapons, they had that technology, but you had guys using bamboo shoots, using sneak attack. You had sometimes even like if you watch it, like some guys say how they were tell stories how when they were coming up and women would come in there and say, hey, GI, you want this, GI? And have a grenade on them, blow themselves up, willing to sacrifice their lives. Because, and it's just, it's so sad to hear how,
but you know what's so sad about this, though? You know what the fucked up thing about this fucking country? You sending our money to countries don't give a damn about us. You got Israel. I got to say this. Israel the United States has sent money to Israel since 1948. 2 million dollars, $1 billion, whatever it is, since 1948. And what the hell we got out of it?
Nothing.
Other countries too. What the hell we got out of it? No problem, Coco T, no problem. What the hell we got out of it? And Black Clarence, you know what I'm talking about, Israel. We born in New York, so we ain't gonna get into. But Clarence definitely know what I'm talking about. Where do we get out of it?
The thing is, and I don't want people to seem like I was being mean when I said what I said.
No, you're not being mean. You're telling the truth.
My thing is this. When it comes to other countries, I wouldn't mind participating in certain things. But what I'm not going to do is act like we don't have a problem right here where we live at.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to say, well, the kids in the U.S., they okay, they Gucci. But these kids over here, no, man, because the same shit that they going through over here, some of these kids are going through right here. Right here. I remember one day me and Tiffany was out. It had to be going on 2 o'clock in the morning. Seen this kid, 13, walking the streets with his 7-year-old brother. 13 years old walking the streets with his 7-year-old brother. What the hell are they doing out that time of morning? That time of morning. Kid had nowhere to go. We had to call the police. We had to call the police. 13 years old, and he's walking the streets with his 7-year-old brother. Don't know where his parents is at because they out getting high somewhere. Come on, man. That broke my heart. It really did. Forget just me being a parent. It broke my heart to see that. So I say all that to say, and some people are going to say I'm wrong, but I can care less. What does voting get us? Where does it get us?
Well, because you're saying all this, does this mean that we stop voting? Nah, brother, that doesn't mean you stop voting. Do what the hell you want. But when you're doing it, I want you to sit and think before doing it. Where is this getting me? Oh, a change is gonna come. Keep singing that damn song. When is it coming? Because shit ain't getting no better in this country. It's not getting no better. Cost of the living is getting high as hell, and you can't even go get a carton of eggs for a decent price no more. They're tearing down our neighborhoods. They're tearing down our neighborhoods. No matter how bad these neighborhoods are, they're tearing them down and building these buildings for them to move in. And you know what I mean when I say them. But everybody thinks voting is the answer. Well, guess what? I don't knock anybody for doing it, but I'm good. You got to make me a believer. Give me a reason to go march up in the school and want to go do that. Until I see that, man, and they always says, one person votes, it changes everything. You know how many people vote every year and we get the same goddamn results? Hey, don't listen to me, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all do what y'all want, man. But I'm not falling for the bullshit. This country is bullshit, and the government is bullshit, and y'all gonna continue to keep believing in them. Go ahead, do that. Not me.
Well, I can say, yo, brother, 5 player, what's good? I ain't see you in a while. Thanks for coming, family. Peace to you and your family. I'm gonna say this though. Again, I'll keep on echoing it. We gotta have these conversations. But see, people fail to understand this. Let me put my camera because I want people to see what I'm saying. When we had this conversation, it cannot go one way. Gotta understand how they feel. You gotta understand what they experience. And that's why our people, we cannot motivate and get anywhere. Because when we have one way of thinking, that's number one. Number two, some of us be thinking, oh, we got it made because we live in a gated, you know what I mean, neighborhood, gated schools, gated shopping. But see, what you fail to realize, I'm talking about us as a people, but when you come out that gated thing, they still think you are in. Even inside, they still think you in. So my thing is this, that it's not getting back. But this is the same government, like Brother Clarence talking about, do not want to give us another round of stimulus. Making sense to me. Making sense to me. Oh, we giving people money because they're gonna spend it somewhere else. But you giving millions and millions of dollars to a country that don't really have no parts. Well, I'm acting like Clarence now. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Clarence, you need to roll a blunt. You need to roll me a blunt and send to me.
Keep in mind. Hey, George, you're underrated. Keep in mind, the same people you giving money to are gonna come here and open up a business. Keep that in mind. Yeah. Same people. And I don't knock nobody for coming here doing that. Because what it should do is tell black people we need to get our shit together. Because if they can come over here and do this, this is what we need to do. But this is what I'm saying, though, man. It's like, yo, come on, man. I don't see how voting fix it. It's time to stop. It's just time for us. We don't need to vote to make shit legit. What we all need to do is to get together and make shit happen. We got to start saying no to this, yes to this. No, we're not gonna allow y'all to keep coming into these neighborhoods and destroying the neighborhoods and knocking them down just because it's high crime in this neighborhood. So you know what? If we remove these people from here, it'll make this neighborhood better. But what about the people that are doing what they're supposed to do in the hood? Is that fair to them? Where do they go? Where do they go?
It's just. America is a beautiful woman sometimes. There's something particularly low about her, but then there's something just not right about her. You know, it's a lot. You know, it's like that chick that wears a lot of makeup. She looks good when she's out and about, but then when she gets home, take off her makeup, she looks like, you know, Shanae from Martin, you know, or Jimmy Fox or Luana the Ugly Woman. I mean, you know.
George, stop.
Yeah, but George, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying like we all due respect, I know you're talking about women and protect women. I get it, but I mean, talk about men, but these women, we got women politicians too. It's messing up too.
Yeah, we
look, brother L5 play of Brooklyn said, and it is so right. Brother Clarence, you live in New York, and I'm born and raised in New York, so I know that. He said there are a lot of Latino and black cats with the Ukrainian flag still on their profile picture.
You can't make this up.
You can't make this up, and he absolutely right.
Brooklyn know what he's talking about. You can't make this up.
You can't make this up, but brother Fry plays. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's true because I seen it myself.
Who said they don't know? Who said they didn't know what you was talking about?
No, I'm saying in general. If they see what Brother Fry Player Book and type in there, you know they would say, plus what we say, oh, y'all know what you're talking about. You just make it up. He is telling the truth.
Well, the people who sit there and go out of their way to sit there and say we don't know what they talking about, these are people that don't have a clue of what's going on. And they've been poisoned and they're puppets. Whatever they read or whatever they look at the news in here, they run with it. See, the government can lie to a lot of people, and they've been lying to people for so long. So whatever they say, people are going to believe it. So if the news is telling you this and the papers is saying this, then that's what you're supposed to run with. Okay, that's not
Yeah, and you know what? And let me ask. I'm gonna ask Brother Clarence this. I know it happened around the country, but I'm gonna stick New York just for a brief. Give me a few minutes for this show. I'm gonna ask Brother Clarence and Brother Fire Player Brooklyn. The same ones he just talked about it. What happened when we pass through what they pass through when we pass through in their neighborhoods?
Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord.
And Brother Fire Player Brooklyn, I want you to answer that too. What happened? Mind our own business.
I've had it happen. You can't just go through there. You can't just go to their neighborhoods easy like that. That's not gonna happen because you look suspicious. What are you doing in this neighborhood? Who do you know? Hey, this is a long way from where you live. How you know where the hell I live?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They call you that N-word in their language too.
But I'm just saying though, how you know where I live though? How could you look at me and look at my complexion and tell me this is a long way from where I live? Bro, do you know where I live? Do you know where I'm from? But because I'm black, I don't belong around here. And I must live in the hood because of how I'm dressed. But it's cool for them to come to places like Harlem and be comfortable.
Or Bronx.
Or Brooklyn, or Bronx, or any other part of the hood in America.
Hey, brothers, I'm about to step out. It's about time for my lunch. I do appreciate talking to you. Much respect to you, underrated Miss Tina, my man Clarence. I broke my back.
Don't break. Hey, George, don't break your back today, man.
Don't break your back. When you win a woman, George, don't break your back after 3 minutes. You got to strengthen that back. At least give 7 more minutes.
You got to give George my number, underrated. I'm going to send it to you, so send it to George.
All right, I appreciate it. But the fact is, like I said, not just as a people, but also citizens of the country, we need to stand up and say, you know what, we had enough's enough. The problem is we have been too long, with sheep, and we just don't realize that we can do better for ourselves, and it's so hard. What?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, George. What the hell happened, underrated?
What? What?
Coco will tell you to get some endurance.
I ain't trying to bust my heart out for anybody. I take, like I said,
Coco, I'm done with you.
3 minutes. That's all I got. That's all I'm giving you. You don't like
Coco.
it? Hey,
Coco, I'm done with you, Coco.
Take to the next man.
I ain't touching that one.
Take to the next man.
Yeah,
But anyway, as I was saying, we
Okay,
have
go
to
ahead.
come together and
Yeah.
realize we need to do more for not just for ourselves, but for our own country. We have lived this country more than some people who came here. We've been here longer here than the Irish, longer than the Jews, longer than the Germans, longer than most other Europeans that we've lived for nearly 500 years, and still we're struggling. But we still believe in the ideology of America. You know, land of the free, home of the proud, home of the brave, all that other stuff. We still in the bottom line, we still believe in it. But the fact is, we're getting tired and we're getting frustrated. And this country should, like the great late John F. Kennedy said, ask not what you should do for your country, ask what your country should do for you. And the country should ask what she do for us. All right, brothers, I'm gonna be out of here. All
right, George, man, have a good one.
I'm gonna say one more out of this. I broke my back.
Spinal.
Hey, underrated. Your girl Valerie Rader gonna probably make her wrestling debut sometime. I think next month.
I ain't messing with you. Yo, have a good day, man.
Yes, Spino. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, appreciate it. Shout out to you, brother.
All right, George.
To y'all.
Peace. Yeah, again, welcome to my channel. Underrated Doctor. Yours truly done. Oh, let me ask you a question before we continue, brother. Are we still gonna do that this week? Or you don't know?
I'm going to make the call today.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me to call him today. Probably right after I get off the phone with you, I'm gonna make the call because I know I got other things to do before today ends.
Nah, I don't want to disturb you. I'm just asking.
Nah, you ain't disturbing me or him.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to do. I'm just going outside to take care of something real quick. And other than that, I got the rest of the day. I'm gonna go live this afternoon because the live I did this morning, I didn't like it, so I didn't even bother to share.
Well, Clark, I'm thinking about doing some on IG later on.
Yeah, we could do that.
Myself,
everybody continue to follow me. Like I said, Facebook, Clarence McLean. Follow me, Instagram. You know what I mean, McLean Clarence. Come check the No Duck Zone podcast out. If you on Facebook, come check McLean's promotion out, man. You know what I mean? I'm never biased. I might sound like I talk a little crazy. That's just because I'm so passionate about the conversations that I talk about. I let people come up and speak their mind, but then sometimes it's just some people. Yeah, that's all, man. I just ask that when you come up, keep it respectful, because at the end of the day, if grown people can't talk to people like grown people, then it leads to a problem. But I don't want people to be thinking that I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. I'm smart. I just say what they scared to say.
I think what it is though, and I'm glad that you up here. And let me before I continue, Brother McLean did mention it almost a week and a half ago. Anybody that know boxing is the Chalos, the twins. I will be it's going to be a chop up. So it's going to be It's going to be a Papa. It's going to be Papa Charlo and his oldest son, Charlo. I had him on there sometime last year on this channel, matter of fact. And so they both agreed on and everything. So I want y'all gonna hear some stuff that you're not gonna hear here. And so please pay attention. I want y'all to understand this is gonna be a special.
Keep it respectful. Don't come in all biased. Because some of y'all are so disrespectful where y'all come on other people's platform. Instead of respecting the platform, y'all want to come in and be like, why your son ain't do this? Why? I'm not telling y'all.
We're not entertain that.
I'm not telling y'all to come in sugarcoating, but if you're gonna come in disrespectful, don't bother coming. Don't bother coming, because I'm gonna call you out on it. If I see any disrespectful comments, I'm gonna call you out on it. And guess what I'm gonna do? Being that I got a ranch, I could block you.
And so understand that. I let Clarence know. Clarence, we talk offline. I said, Clarence, I know I want you to be part. I want you to be part of this too. But keep your eye. I told him, please keep your eye on the chat, and even the other ones that got the ranch too. Keep your eye on the chat, because that's not happening.
Because what you guys have to understand is there's nothing wrong with you asking questions, but y'all don't know what we go through to get these guys. We have to build relationships with them. We have to get to them to trust what we're doing.
And some of y'all don't care because y'all don't have platforms. Or if you do have a platform, y'all be so upset that why couldn't I get this person on my platform? So when they on somebody else's platform, y'all want to come and try to tear it down. You're not just tearing down the people that's being interviewed or chopped up with, but the person that's doing the live. What about respecting them? So when you bias or you feel some type of way towards a trainer or a fighter, I mean, that's cool, but keep it respectful. You can ask questions without being disrespectful. I mean, we all grown. We're not 10, 12 years old. So if you're not going to be respectful, don't even bother to come up. Because if I see you being disrespectful, I'm going to call you out on it.
And also understand this, y'all. When I talk to the older brother Charlo, Clarence already know him. The older Charlo already know of me because I talked to him a few times, not enough as Clarence did, and I was requested. I want you to understand that I was requested. So when Clarence hooked this up with older brother Charlo and the father, so you got to understand that brother Clarence and older Charlo had to talk to the father and to let him know, listen, you know, this guy's good and everything, and then you know. Oh yeah, I'm shadow banned. No, but let me tell you fast and for like before I finish. There's some people who don't think they shadow. I'm shadow banned. Yeah, you absolutely right. I appreciate that fast and for life. I want you to keep on coming back. You keep up the good work too. Shout out to I met fasting. I met fasting is life through DJ Kuda. Shout out to DJ Kuda. And yeah, but get back what I'm saying. So you gotta understand that Clarence and older Charlo, it's not easy when they had to, you know, get the older, you know, the Papa Charlo to come to this platform. It's not easy, y'all.
No.
It's not easy because he had to see for himself as a father, but he agreed on it. And that's what I'm saying is this, that I am very, very honored because how many people, bro, you understand what I'm saying, brother Clarence? How many, and you've been on it, so how many people could say, let's be honest, that we had older Charlo come to us, right?
Yeah.
Then we had the father come the following year back to back. How many people could say that?
They can't because if you know his father, you don't really see him in interviews.
No.
You don't see him in chop-ups. So when he comes through, it's because he feel the vibe. This is why I stress on, even when I do the No Doug Zone podcast, I stress that people be respectful because it might not necessarily be you, but it might be the people that you're affiliated with, the people in your circle that make somebody come back and say, I don't want to come to your lives because there's too much going on. Is that the missus?
No.
Oh, I seen you look. I thought the missus was in there with you. I was going to tell her I said hello.
No. The mystery smacking my head, just spit. Try to like.
Oh, no, but you know, you just got to keep it respectful because you want the person to come back to your life. This is why I stress, not on McLean's promotion because I don't have them kind of issues, but with No Doug Zone, I have to stress that come through respectful, man. Because I want the person to come back to my live again, and I want them to be comfortable. But when it's not somebody's platform, they don't understand that because they don't have a platform of their own.
And let me explain before we continue. You know, when older brother Charlo came on there, it was beautiful, y'all. It was basically he wanted me to talk about me. No, I don't want to talk about me. Yeah, I see. You know what you think about this and that, and it was a beaut. It was what I'm gonna look for it, right? I don't know. I'm gonna preview that or do a premium on that, or I'm gonna share it on my community tab. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll probably run it on. You know, maybe I'll probably run it on. I don't know. You know.
We'll figure it out.
I think about it. No. I'm talking about when I do the one with the child last year.
Yeah, I know. I said we'll figure out how to get back to that.
I figured it out. Yeah, I
we
do it. But so far this week it's going down, y'all. And is this gonna be like the nighttime, Clarence?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be due to the schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime. So nighttime is good enough for me. So I want you to go pay attention to that.
Before the week is up, y'all will know. Before Friday gets here, y'all know it's only Tuesday.
Or make it
By
short.
tonight, by
Yeah,
tonight,
I don't know. Yeah,
by tonight,
and
I'll be. By tonight, I'll be letting you know.
yeah, and also let father and older child know that I'm gonna need like a picture and stuff so I can put on a thumbnail so people can know or they
Well,
could.
it's easy to go to they. I don't know if you Facebook friends with them. You know they got Facebook and all.
No, I
Or
got
you
I did the old the grown the older brother child, but not the father.
take his picture and all you gotta do is go to the father picture or go to his page on Facebook if you want. I don't know if you're friends with him on Facebook, but if you
No,
go
I'm
on
not.
Facebook,
That's what I'm saying.
you go follow him on Facebook. You'll be able to get it. You'll be
So
easy.
wait, well,
You can
you
go. You can.
tell me offline his name. Tell me offline his name. I get.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you offline. I'll tell you
Yeah,
offline. This, but though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this will do. So before we close this out, can you let people know where you at and everything?
Oh yeah. Well, y'all know y'all can follow me on Facebook. Like I said, Clarence McLean, support McLean's promotion. Then you can cross over to IG. Follow me over there, McLean Clarence, No Duck Zone Podcast. I'm over there hot. I'm live every morning, 7:15 a.m. From Monday to Saturday. But I need you people to read, right? And what I mean by read, I want you to read my profile and what it says. No Duck Zone, right? Is a place where we come and we have real conversations. So if you're not about having real conversations, don't bring your ass up there because
Um,
I'm gonna get you out of there.
um, oh, put his link in. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put Sonny. I'm gonna put brother McLean. Al Nixon. If you want to get on, can you stay a few more minutes on brother McLean?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
brother Nixon. If you wants to come on, you have to let me know now.
Yeah,
You have to let me know
listen.
now.
Whoever wanna come up
Yeah,
and
let me
talk,
know.
yeah,
I will put. Don't worry, no worries. I will
yeah, I
put
can
my
stay up.
email in the chat so y'all come on.
I don't
Yeah.
get I don't get to come up much with you, brother. So whenever I do get to come up with you, it's always an honor and a pleasure. So
I appreciate that you let
yeah.
time because I know you're a busy man and I know
Nah, man,
that
I ain't busy
I
today. You got
I
to
mean
remember today's a voting day, so a lot of shit is not open. But
yeah,
schools,
that's right. Yeah, you
to
right.
vote.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot
right.
of shit is
So
dead
that's
today.
yeah. That's my link right here, L Nixon. So if you want to get on, let me know right now. Let me know you send me an email. And I get you on right now. That be no problem. And Sonny, don't worry. I'm gonna get brother McLean.
Oh, and just to let everybody know too, that next month will be my last time that you guys will probably see me go live far as Instagram or Facebook because I will be coming with the YouTube channel for the No Duck Zone.
Don't quit
So,
that.
huh?
No, don't
I'm,
quit that. You can
I'm
share
not
that.
quitting. No, I'm not quitting it. But when I start, I'm gonna be on YouTube for a minute. I'm gonna get the videos out, then go back.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? Because I spent so much time on Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna connect those videos to
Oh, I
YouTube.
got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
But when I first started off, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be jumping up there so I can because IG is only you and three other people. My lives, I'm only allowing anywhere depends, maybe six people. Six people I have. That's the most I'm gonna have on my live. Some lives they have 8 or 10 people. I'm not doing that. That's too many people talking. There's too many people not listening. I can control the crowd just a little more with 6 people.
Yeah.
I don't need everybody trying to talk over everybody because a lot of people will come to your platform and they want to try to take over. I don't want that. All I want is a bunch of grown women and men to listen to each other. That's what it's about. We have to listen to each other. I'm about bringing brothers and sisters together. And that's the one thing I love about what I do on Instagram. I've connected so many people from different parts of the world, different states, from the Midwest to the dirty South, to the West Coast to the East Coast. So many people are friends and calling each other every day and checking up. And I'm not bragging about it, but a lot of them have met each other just for coming through my platform. And that's all I'm trying to do, y'all, is keep all of us together. Because when we are stronger, when we together, and when we all together, they can't stop us. So got to keep that in mind. So yeah, Facebook, y'all check McLean's promotion. I don't do a lot of videos on there, but you'll see me post some videos. Actually, today might be a day I'll do my first live. I haven't did my live in a minute. Matter of fact, underrated. Forget the IG. You come over to McLean's promotion with me on Facebook today. We'll rock over there.
Cool.
We'll rock
Yeah,
over there. You know what I mean? We'll rock over there, and then we'll do some of yours. But McLean's promotion, it was something that was actually supposed to be on YouTube. At some point, I might still put it on YouTube, but I'm gonna start with No Duck Zone first because No Duck Zone is just so much popular and so many more people know about it. But that's why I always try to tell people about what I got going on. So yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna yeah, and also I gotta put some more stuff on my Facebook group too. I haven't done that in a while too.
yeah, I
I
haven't
know
did a
I know the
Facebook.
last time we done it, man. I got over 100 some views on Facebook.
Yo, I'm afraid that when I get this YouTube, man, the numbers of subscribers is gonna be disrespectful, and I don't mean that in a bad way
Yeah, you gonna see it. Yeah, you gonna see it. You'll see it.
because let's be honest, no matter how I might talk, the stuff I might say might sound harsh, it might sound crazy. For everybody who needs to know this, ask anybody about me. Underrated tell you he wouldn't have me up here if I was a complete asshole. Trust me. Um, I'm just a guy who likes to get off his. I need to get what I got to get off my chest or whatever's on my mind, and I'm just not with sugarcoating anything. But I'm one of the most people where I'm like I'm really down to earth, man, laid back,
Mhm.
laid back. I like to
Yeah.
have fun,
He
but I
said
also like
she's
to tell
Coco
you about
Tina said
yourself.
that's a New Yorker in you.
Um, yes, but then no. I think it's all how I was raised and how my parents are. You know, my mother is from Newark, New Jersey. My father's from Mobile, Alabama. So,
Mm.
you know, I got the best of both worlds. I got up north and I got the south. It's just how I was raised. I was raised to believe in what you believe in, even if people don't even if people disagree with it. If you come outside and you know the sky is blue and you think the damn shit is purple, if that's what you believe in, even though we see the sky is blue,
Hmm.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's you. If you believe that ET is real, but I don't believe in that shit, okay, cool. Just don't come around me talking that retarded shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, that's the kind of person I am, you know what I mean? Just laid back. So I want people, the same people who follow the underrated one, the number one grinder, are the same people I do not have a problem with following me on Facebook, on IG, or even when I get on YouTube. I'm all about having the No Duck Zone podcast, even McLean's promotion, but even both brands represent having real conversations about real stuff that's going on in life, and we all could agree to a disagree. That's why the other day when Sonny was up here, I had to apologize because that's what men do. We apologize because no
Yeah.
man is going to be perfect. You apologize because it was at the end of the day, Sonny never did anything to me. So as men, we had to do that. The live wouldn't have been right if I wouldn't have ended it that way by apologizing to my brother. Because at the end of the day, we all God's children, all of
Yes.
us.
Listen here, I feel like fighting today, but I don't like nobody in the election. And
Here
I
we
want to,
go.
and I want to
Y'all see
smack,
this, y'all? I'm trying to keep
and I want
I'm
to
trying to
smack,
keep the
and I want to
peace.
smack the wig out of Al Sharpton's mouth. Got some niggas fix your mouth to say some dumbness like that.
Well, well,
I
well,
wish
well,
you would.
well. That's
I just
because
playing. These are jokes. I'm just playing.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, right? It's like I said before. Everybody has the right to get up and say what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do. You know how many times they said if you didn't go get the shot, you were a dumbass and I don't want you around me and da da da. I heard that plenty of times, man. I ain't let none of that shit affect me, man. I don't worry about none of that, bro. You have to be your own man and you got to be your own woman and you have to follow your heart.
And
You have to follow
understand.
your heart. Don't do what everybody.
Yeah, you're right. And understand there are consequences. There's a consequence and actions comes with it, y'all. But understand that. Oh, he bothering me. He, she bothering me. What you did to him or her? You don't want to say that, right? You don't want to ask that.
We can't live in the world where it's monkey see, monkey do. We can't live in that kind of world. Yes. Somebody got to be the one to stand up and say, hell no, I'm not doing that, but this is what I'm going to do. So you telling me if everybody walked to the bridge today and say, I'm jumping the hell off, it's the right thing to do. That's what we going to do? Because they say that's what we should do? At the end of the day, every woman has to be their own woman. Every man has to be their own man.
Clarence, when you said everybody need to be their own woman, you got a specific, you mean the one had the broken hands or look like man or have sexual stuff? I mean,
oh my God, yo, this dude right here, man. Yo, y'all,
look. I'm asking questions. I'm just asking questions. Look. They are pronouns. Yo, they are pronouns.
Hey, underrated boy, you hell, man. You are hell.
I'm being honest.
Damn, boy, you hell.
They're pronouns out there. I didn't make it up.
Hey, somebody get underrated, man. Get him, please get him, y'all. Boy, you hell.
Yeah, but Clark know what it's up. He joking, but it's true. Come on, bro. You know it's true.
Nah, no. Well, you know what?
Are you heterosexual or you? I mean, or you on the light side? I mean, are you on the light?
Well, I tell you what. When it comes to them, because they're still human, I can't tell them what to be. Do you be you? Don't. But if you decide to change whatever you do, don't decide to change for somebody else. Change for you. Change for you. And I don't care what your sexuality is. I'm just speaking of human beings, period. Whatever you do, be you. Because whether if you are straight or if you go that way, at the end of the day, somebody's always going to look for a reason to have something against you. Either you too fat, or you too skinny, your hair ain't long enough, your feet are big. Whatever it is, America, be you. Even if people think it's weird, be you.
Right, as a heterosexual black man, if that's what you choose to do, there are consequences comes with it. Do not bring it and force it on my throat. Don't. I don't want. Listen. I don't. Hey, no.
Can you read the comments?
Don't push it.
Can you read the comments? Can you read the comments, man? I can't read the comments.
No, she said what I was saying about break it down. So she said you are right, and then Coach T, you are so right. She talking about you, and she said who is them? Clarence, she must have missed all. We talking about.
She asked who was them. Yeah. Oh, I can. How could you say it? What is it that they call them?
Alphabet people.
That's what you want to call them.
That's what they want to be called.
I'm speaking in general. That I'm telling people I don't care what your sexuality is.
Let's see, here we go. Politically correct. Why you got Coca-Tina? Why you gotta be politically correct all the time? Why I'm tired of this politically correct BS.
No, it's like I was saying. Everybody, because at the end of the day, I don't care what your sexuality is. Everybody, we all still human. Be you and do whatever it is that you do. If you're going to change for you. Don't change because somebody's making you feel some kind of way or they got something to say about what you do. Be you, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be me. When you see me in person, I'm gonna be the same person in person that you see on here. That's just me. My wife will tell you that. I don't change for nobody. You know,
Yeah,
it is what it
exactly.
is.
Yeah. But I say this though. I said today be respectable, but at the same time, let's not let the conversation be one sided. No,
Yeah.
no, 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 I don't want to be. I don't want to hear one sided today. And yeah, 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 yeah. I feel you. I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. Yeah, you
What?
hear me.
What
I
happened?
feel you. Now, Cooker would see. Oh, he said small hats and purse.
I mean, listen. What can
Yeah, I feel you. I
honestly,
feel you, bro.
y'all?
I feel you.
Honestly,
I
yo,
do.
what can we do, man? What can we do? I want to ask everybody who's watching. We all can make it fun of it and laugh about it, but let's keep it a stack. What the hell can we do? Because that's what voting got us, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey,
You said you vote for change. You vote for change, right? Well, that's one hell of a change. But
you
that's what
can't
voting
knock it
should
till
get.
you try it. No, 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 no. Coco Tina, no, he knows you're missing what he's saying.
She's
I
definitely
know
missing
exactly
what
what
I'm
you're talking
saying
about.
because I'm not trying a damn thing.
Yeah, look. Oh, I'm just saying like this. Listen. I got a little more fireball. I think about drinking this up and call it a day because I'm telling you. Oh, you don't like hats? Okay. I mean, what kind of what you say you don't like hats? You don't like no type of hats?
Who said they don't like hats?
Coco Tina, you say you don't like hats?
Ah,
I mean, well, I mean, what? I mean, you have to like some type of hat, right? I mean, you don't have to fit it, but you know. Oh,
hell nah, y'all tripping, boy.
I mean, I just think
Hell nah.
I wear hats. I
What are
wear
we talking
hats.
about here, people?
I don't know either. I don't know.
What is? Where did this conversation just go, people? Hell nah, y'all crazy.
Hats, man. Like there's a lot. There's more types of hats out here. Now I'm talking about the underrated pronoun.
Yo, I'm done. Yo, underrated. I'm done with you, yo. I can't. I can't with you.
I just,
Hell nah. Yo,
I'm just
who
saying, bro.
mans
I'm
is
having
this?
fun, man.
Get your man. Who mans is this? Get him.
No, no, I'm telling you, you know what? Coco Tina is gonna call the miss up, man, and she gonna say, "What did you say on it?" I said, "Coco Tina, you need to keep it between us. You hear me? Don't you dare call the miss."
It's all love. It's all love on here,
I
man.
know, yeah,
We just here talking. Let me tell you something. I tell you what, it just feels good, right? That despite everything we're talking about, one thing we all could agree on: we're coming to the end of the year, and we made it. Even though the
yeah.
year's not over, but we're making it to see 2023. Now, if we don't have nothing else to be happy about in our lives, we got to be happy about that. Let's stop saying every time a year comes, oh, it's just another year. Just
But
think
you
about it.
know, yeah,
How
but
many
you
of
know
your
what?
family,
You're right.
how many of your family and friends didn't make it? So let's
Yeah.
be more appreciative about seeing another year.
But you know what, brother McLean, I don't mind saying this because you've been around us. I could say like 2021 was, but the end towards the end of 2021, the blessings come in. I got this.
Uh,
I got this apartment. The old apartment was like still the same courtyard, less than 30 steps, y'all, from my old apartment.
What I told you
Right?
last year. What I told you last year when we had conversations, I said, don't worry, underrated. Next year is your year. You said, I hope. I said, now there's no hope. I said, next year is your year.
You did. You did. He did say that. And so after that, I got this, and and y'all, it was a blessing. And then I got some help. Lights on, everything. That is a blessing. And then I met the miss like in technically beginning of March. you know, and then after that we were strong. That's a blessing. And I could actually say that I had got a little blessed here and there. And then the miss, let me say this, then the miss helped me to get back this channel. You hear what I'm saying? That's a blessing. Every time we together, it's a blessing. Do we go through trial tribulation? Yeah, that comes with it, y'all, but it makes you stronger. And so this is what I'm saying like this, that I could actually say 2022, to be honest with you, bro, personally, I'm gonna say it personally, this is one of the best years that I have on my life.
I'm not gonna lie.
2022.
I would have to strongly agree with that because this year I was blessed probably in other ways I wasn't ever blessed before. This has been a great year. I was able to go places. I was able to meet people.
Yeah.
I got into my first press conference and I was going to weigh-ins and I was able to see fights and I built relationships with people that I thought I would never build a relationship with. I got people's phone numbers and got connected to people. God works in mysterious ways if you just let him. If you
Yeah.
just let him in. And sometimes you have to get rid of toxic shit out your life to have good shit happen. Like you said, last year we had a crazy year because we were dealing with some people that was a little off. But once we got rid of that, our situations changed.
Yeah. And also too, it happened on my other channel. How many people could say this on my other channel? I already shared it on my community tab, so y'all can check out the community tab. How many people could say that I interviewed a ring announcer that I'm good with now, and also a former bantamweight champion, Kevin Seeples? How many people could say that?
And 78 Sports,
And 7 Sports on this channel,
LDBC.
and more to come. I'm
Hey,
not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna
we
tell you somebody
we
else is
hey,
gonna
we
do
only in November, but I ain't gonna
right.
lie to you. In December, I'm putting my foot on y'all necks. Ooh, the interviews is gonna be woo, Lord Jesus. Hey, God has blessed us, and when I mean us, not just me and underrated, I'm sure in some way God has blessed everybody here that's watching. But if you feel like you're not blessed, it's because you don't believe. You gotta believe.
And yeah,
You
and
can't
also
believe.
let me
You can't
yeah.
believe when you want to believe. You have to believe in the good times. You got to believe in the bad times. But the key word is believe,
And
because with
and
Him,
also
all things are possible.
and also let me say this, you Clarence and everybody else, and shout out to Sunny Boxing Talk. He been a blessing too. Besides you, I'm talking about as brothers.
Yeah,
He has been a blessing. He always say, "Yo, brother JT, it's gonna come." Because it be a time I said, Tony, I don't want to do this shit. Nah, brother. He said, we need you. We need you here, man. Come on now. We need you in these streets. We need you to present positively. And then whatever he said, I know I'll keep in contact, but I'll be right there. And I just want to tell you, despite all that, Sonny has suffered so loss for the last 2 years too.
hmm.
And my blessings constantly blessed have to be with Sonny. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something that I always do because underrated one always the one be doing this. I'm gonna dedicate today the losses of our family. I'm talking about the underrated one family, and Sonny, you included. I'm going to dedicate the losses of the past losses and recent losses of the underrated one family.
Yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
going to do that today. The one that I call your family, I want to respect the life. That's what I'm going to do today because they need to be respected because those people make the people who we are today. I'm not leaving myself out. No, I'm not leaving myself out. But I want to I want to let you know that I appreciate man. Y'all, sorry about that, y'all. Damn. Woo! Sorry, y'all. Damn.
Y'all, go ahead, do your thing. Take your time, baby.
Damn.
Take your time. We hear you. We here with you.
Mm.
We here with you.
Y'all mean like y'all don't know, man, how much I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all going through your things and y'all respect y'all roll with the underrated one, even even in the through trial tribulation. Sonny know what I'm talking about because it was his brother named Brother Muhammad's the one. I gotta try and fix it. Sonny, you know what I'm talking about? I gotta fix that too. Sonny, I didn't forget I gotta fix that too. But we fixed that there's a brother named Muhammad's the one. And, he live uptown too, Brother Klein. He live in Co-op City. And me and
Oh,
Sonny
okay,
is
okay.
very
That's why I used to live there.
yeah, exactly. So he was down with the LDBC. So it's so funny
He out there.
indirectly.
Hold on, he out there with Drew Titan.
Yeah, but he's no longer here. He passed away
Oh, okay.
April 21st, 2020. And
Oh man.
and so he was very close, to us and everything, me and Sonny, and you would love him. I wish you would have met him. He would have loved him. And we gotta do a tribute with him. But there are certain things that I gotta tighten up and get it done. So that's why it hit me. I miss him a lot. He was our brother, you know. And to me, it's like there are some people that you feel they don't supposed to leave. It's unfair. That why they gotta go. You don't question God. Understand why he sparing his life right now. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be here a little longer, and he was one of those. He was one of those guys. He was one of those brothers, man. Like I think about it, Clint, you would have loved him, Clint. Clint, man, it hits home because there are people in my lifetime that say that was no good. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, your content ain't this and that. But besides you, and it goes. I'm missing the women too in a few seconds. Though I didn't leave you out, but I'm talking about the brothers that you and Sonny. You got Big Duke. You got
Big dude.
Big Duke. You got Brother Go Professor, Brother She, Brother Alonzo. She stay sleep, and yeah, great brother he is, and so and you got Brother Ronnie and any one that I missed out of brothers, you know who you are. You know who you are. So, but these are a few brothers that I said she Stacy. I just said Stacy. These are the brothers that make sure the underrated is fine. I'm talking about outside of space. These are the brothers that understand my vision, and they make sure I stick to my vision. I know I gotta stick to my own vision. I'm not saying that, but to give me that reassurance that they understand. And these are young and old brothers, and I salute that. And they are part of underrated one family forever. You know what I'm saying? They part of that. And Clarence know, and Sonny know, they both right here. I don't accept anybody in the underrated one family. No. No, I don't do that. And so to understand to have that camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? I had a camaraderie with, I see Brother Clarence. I had a camaraderie with Brother Sonny. And brother Omar John, brother Omar John, my man Omar. So and also brother Charles Faulkner, I met him face to face. You know what I'm saying? I put in the work. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna put in more work too in the near future. And, I'm gonna get the brother Chief Stay Sleep soon too. God's willing. God's gonna make it happen. It's gonna take time. And that's what I want to do. I want to build. I want to develop lasting relationships. Not just so we could get our business straight. There's nothing wrong with that, but make sure our brothers, we in need, we in armed, we be in one chain. Hold the line. No matter what life you come from. And I feel that is very important. So enough for the brothers. Shout out to Sister Amanda Gathers. Shout out to Sister Sheila. Um, Shout out to my sister niece. Haven't seen her in a while, but shout out to her. Shout out to my baby, the Miss. Shout out to my baby, the Miss. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. And that's separate. That thing's separate. And I said shout out to Sheila. Shout out to Eyes Love to Talk.
Shout out to Eyes Love to Talk. That's my homegirl right there.
Yeah, that's a homegirl.
Eyes Love to Talk.
And I love to talk. I know, brother. She really easy on the eye. Just remember, she with somebody. They cut you real smooth. You mess with them. I'm just letting you know, brother. But sister, I loved her. She always like, "Alright, you need to get it going. Come on now. You from New York."
Hey, you know what? Shout out to I Love to Talk. She got a look. I'm doing a big cookout next year for my podcast. It'll be my 2-year anniversary, man. Y'all got to pull up to New York, August 19th, 2023. Come on to New York, man. Come on, because it's gonna be one thing. Let me explain something. Let me correct that. This is not a cookout. This is a celebration. So it won't be none of that ratchet, acting ignorant. I can't control my liquor. I'm gonna start with somebody because they looked at me the wrong way type of event. I don't think so. No.
Can you tell me which park you having it at, or you don't know yet?
I was shooting for Central Park, but then I also was shooting for Van Cortlandt Park.
Right off the 1 train.
Yeah. Not to my 10, it'll probably be that one.
That's off the 1 train, right?
Yeah, it'll probably be Van Cortlandt.
That's a big fucking park. That shit goes like,
bruh,
Yonkers.
It goes damn it into Yonkers.
In Yonkers, yeah.
Yeah. So a celebration, us having fun, and that's all I want. I just represent putting our people together, and not just black people, because I don't want just black people there. I want anybody who's willing to have a good time.
Yeah. I miss Van Cortlandt. That's one of the best parks I've been in. Man.
Yeah, Van Cortlandt's never been no bad.
Good memories in Van Cortlandt.
Yeah, Van Cortlandt's never been no super duper, and it all depends on which side you on. Sometimes if you near the ratchet people, you know not to do anything by them, because at any moment something can happen.
Yes, true. But I say this though, on the Yonkers side, I had some good memories on the Yonkers side. Oh, I'm sorry.
But I'm definitely what about, so I'm just saying, if you just happen to be in the New York area next year, if you're in the New York area, then cool. But if you're outside of New York and you go, hey man, I need something to do. Hey, August 19th, 2023, man, come out and support the No Duck Zone podcast, man. Come out and support it. Father's Day week will be my 3-year anniversary for McLean's promotion.
Keep on talking. Somebody knocking on the door. We right back.
Go ahead. So it'll be my 3-year anniversary for McLean's promotion. We're putting something together for that. But anybody on here, feel free to follow me, man. Feel free to DM me. I don't want y'all to think I'm the asshole type guy. I'm not. I'm down to earth, y'all. I promise y'all. I wouldn't lie to y'all. But we all got something passionate that we speak about that sometimes it brings us out of our character and we have to come back to reality. It happens. You know what I mean? I'm a very approachable guy if you see me in the streets. Very approachable, long as you come with the right approach. Now, the wrong approach might get your ass whipped. I'm just saying respectfully. But I'm very approachable. So don't ever think at no time you can't approach me or
keep on going, brother Clarence. Keep on talking.
Yeah. No, I'm just letting the people know, for the ones who don't know, what I got going on. We're putting this Black Excellence tour together. That next year we all will be in St. Petersburg, Florida, Clearwater. We'll be there for the 2023 Hall of Fame. If you guys, or if anybody here is from Florida or been to Florida
or they're familiar with Clearwater, that's where we will be Father's Day week of next year, which the following week will be my 3-year anniversary from McLean's promotion, but I'm going to celebrate it that week of Father's Day week because I can't be in Florida on June 29th. I'll be in Florida till the 21st of June, and then that'll be it. So you guys have nothing to do. Like I said, hey, come on. It'll be great. You know, we're gonna get together and have fun, but we're also gonna talk business about what we can do in our communities. What can we do to make better? I mean, listen, voting is all cool, man, if that's what you're down for. But it seemed like as much as we've been doing that, nothing is working. So now, as people, we have to take actions. We gotta get out there and push and do something on our own. The voting is cool, but we gotta do something that's bigger than voting. That's all I'm saying. I ain't knocking nobody for doing it, man. We all have a right to do what we want to do. And just because everybody else is doing it, if one person don't want to do it or two people don't want to do it, you can't judge them on that. If all of us thought alike and moved alike, that would make the world kind of difficult. You got to have somebody to say, hell no, I'm not doing that. That's what we not going to do. You can't have a bunch of yes men. This world is filled with a bunch of yes men. Everybody yesing. Somebody at the end of the day got to wake up and say, no, we're not going to do that. This is what we're going to do. Let's try this. And if this don't work, then let's try it your way. But just for everybody to come out to be yes men, that's just not going to work, people. But, you know, like I said, hey, follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. And if anybody has any questions about anything, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Let me see if I can get inside this live so I can see what's going on in these comments.
I'm back.
It used to be where I could be able to see the comments, but I can't no more.
Do you got two phones?
Oh no, that's why. Oh, I see what's going on.
What's up? But going on Brother McLean, right? He gonna get called to the Shallows, and then he gonna let me know. And it's definitely gonna be at night. Hello? Hello, I'm back. Cause he probably got off and everything. I don't know what happened. On the street, I'll be tripping lately. But yeah. Here's election day again. Midterms, they says a lot at stake. Democrats is a lot at stake, and also Republicans a lot at stake. There are a lot of redistricting is happening around the country, and all I'm just saying is that need to think, y'all, and I ain't big on politics. I mean, they never either party never really did anything for our people anyway. So these are facts, and but I could tell you one thing. I'm waiting to Clarence get back. He don't come back in a few minutes. I'm getting ready to get on. But I remember this is back in 2000 12. I never forget, it was a cold night. It was the November 8th. Was it November 8th? November, December, I don't know. Well, and I remember President Obama was running. And no, 2000, what's it, 2000? Was it 2000? No, it was 2012. 2012. That was the same year that I moved to Virginia. And I remember it was a cold night. At the time, I was doing security and I was working with my older brother. And we was just talking. And then he said, you don't mind you work that night? I said, I work. You know, it wasn't nobody want to be it. I told you it was easy money, you know. I don't know that he took me home. I think he took me home. I'm not sure. I don't know. He took me home. He bring me my check. I don't know. So that part, I don't know. This was gradually. I was getting to know my apartment. I was on my own ever since September. So they were talking about like in November. So I was like little by little get to know my apartment, old apartment, not this one, but the old apartment, you know, a few feet away. And I was watching TV, you know, I was watching it. You see, like at 8:30, Obama had like 220. Like, dang. People called up. So he got the 270 before I said before 9:30. It was, and there is something was changing. That's what I'm saying. You know, some people in America are very fickle minded. So I was watching, and there was people saying Obama's up to like close to 3. And while he was getting electoral votes, he really started stretching. I'm talking now, you see my hand? You see, I put my hand right here like from the east. I'm moving like that. It was like he was stretching. And he was getting like states that never turned blue. It wasn't the purple when it turned blue that night, but he was stretching. And it was like people said, "Oh, he didn't get this, he didn't get that," and I forgot. I think it was Mitt Romney. Yeah, it was Senator Romney. I think at the time, you know, so I think he was a senator in Massachusetts. I think, but he ran for the GOP ticket, and he started stretching. I mean, this president, he started stretching. And I was seeing numbers that I never seen in my lifetime. Now, I witnessed Obama won the presidency in 2008. But this around 4 years ago, like, I was seeing, I said, wow. And it was actually the media did not want to announce Obama. He gonna win the election again as being the president. But he was stretching that board. And it was not funny. It was really people, oh, you typically knows. No, I'm just saying that it was laughable. If you would see the people if you see the people who was against Obama, see how they react. The bitterness, the racism, the sexism, you know, all you name, the feminists. You seen it. You felt it. But he was stretching it, yo. It was like, and I remember I don't know how I got home. I don't know. My brother took me home, or I came on the cab, but I know I got me some food. And there was people saying that they could not say that Obama was the president. But long as you get over 200, over 270 electoral votes, you a winner. Though you need 270. And he got beyond that, and they say, well, you still got to count the other states. And the other states was like, they had like absentee votes. They got to count. And I never forget when he got Florida. When he got Florida, he got Michigan, and Ohio. The next day, no, he got Florida that late night. I'm sorry, but he got them. He got Michigan, Ohio, Michigan. I said Michigan, Ohio, and the other states. It was done. It was done. And then again, he started stretching. North Carolina, South Carolina, even he got Georgia. I think Virginia turned up blue, if I'm not mistaken, of 2012. Now, out of all that, the Congress got a little better. I can say a little better. Let me say that. They got more blue in the Senate, just barely in the Senate. But in a way, the Republicans had a stranglehold on that too. And so, is it going to be like that tonight? I don't think so. I think that what happened in 2012, that's a matter of lifetime. I don't think anybody, we would never see something like that. And I wish they could do a documentary like that too. They should do a documentary on 2012 how it happened, because I don't think that will never happen again. Yeah, Obama probably just got about just by every state in this country, and I'm saying, wow. And you see the media just was there. MSNBC, CNN, there. Oh my goodness! Even the white wing, they couldn't believe in themselves. And even you got the liberals and progressive, they can't even believe. It was pandemonium. It was crazy. I actually was seeing this, and I was like, wow. And after that, he's picking up state by state by state by state by state. They had to force Romney to concede. Because Romney already knew back in when that happened that night, 2012, he already knew then. But the Republican Party, again, I'm not taking up for none of them, no. But I know they were like, oh no, you need to check it out. But he was like, because at first, when it first started, Mitt Romney, he was leading. Then I think he had 120, I think 125 to Obama, like 90, something like this. Obama was here, and then after that, it just took off in no time. That was something to watch, though. And you will see you can actually see the hatred of our people, hatred of this people, hatred of this USA. Oh, Obama won. You see people jump for joy. Yeah, and it was good. I mean, it was good, but like And the ones that went against him, they could not say nothing about it. Just as actually happened in 2016 when Donald Trump ran and he ended up being the president. But it's the difference, though. There was a difference. You know. So we say this, and will we see that again tonight? I don't know. I don't think so. But that's something to think about, right? Go back 2012. Like I said, they should do a documentary of that. And do it by part. Make it as a series. Maybe sometime next year, maybe I go probably do something like that. You know? Maybe I'll tell you about my experience. You know? So you know. So that's fine. Well, you know what? We're going to end this. And like I said, I think about I'm going to do a store, do a part on my experience of 2012. You know? And I know people gonna think that, oh yeah, you just want to do something because it's important. No, I just want to talk about historical content of this country. When the country want to back somebody up, when they have a machine there, everything working quarterly, things will happen. So that's all I'm gonna say. But I want to thank y'all so much to be part of the conversations today. Please be safe out there. Please be safe. And the miss just text me, let me know that. Hope everything all right with me. She talked to Coco Tina, make sure I'm fine and everything. So, but when you go and vote today, please be careful. Because voter intimidation is real, especially in our community. And just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. That's all I can say. Just keep on pushing. And hold on, I might come back later on. I don't know. No. Talk about the election and stuff. I don't know. The Missy's supposed to come. I don't know yet. No. I don't know yet. So, but be good to each other, y'all. Advocate for yourself and for our people. Stand up where you believe in what's right. And the ones don't, they just have to deal with the consequences. Good afternoon. Again, on behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder one of the best kept secrets on YouTube, the best in the business. Until next time, this one is Ghost. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. Peace to y'all and your families. The panel, and even in the chat, and also outside. Let's be good to each other. Keep on fighting for our rights as us Africans in this country. Keep on fighting, y'all. Even though it seems like it's the darkest time of my life, keep on fighting. Because the ones that laid the foundation, they had to. Till next time, y'all. Stay blessed, stay blessed. This one is Ghost. Again, stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed.